Hello. Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm the owner of Haunted Harbor Tours. And today's kind of just a blog post. Really, it's cool. I'm very excited about it. Just real quick, if you're wondering when's the next ghost story coming out, I'm working on it. And it's going to be awesome. And it's absurd and it's fun and it's wild. But fact of the matter is that takes a lot of work. It's a lot of film time. In fact, once I'm done filming this and post it, I'm gonna be gonna go right back into working on that. So I'm also doing tarot card reviews now, which you can watch, you can not watch. It's basically just an excuse for me to buy a bunch of cool decks that I've always wanted to own and just decide whether or not they're worth buying. But today I did something. Well, actually, 2 nights ago, I did something kind of absurd and wild. I don't know if you know this about me. It probably doesn't come up in a lot of conversations, but I'm a huge fan of the Dies Irae, which was a poem in the 13th century. The Dies Irae was this beautiful kind of sound. It's supposed to be the sound the trumpeters make in the Last Judgment when they start calling the souls to be judged. And so over the centuries, it's become the sound most associated with death, death. And it's been in everything. Literally, it's as common in film as the Wilhelm scream. Literally, anytime somebody's going into the ground in a funeral scene, the Dies Irae is kind of subtly playing there. It's intertwined into all of Sweeney Todd. In fact, there's a cool YouTube video floating around that I'll link in the description, where somebody breaks down all of the Dies Irae in Sweeney Todd, which is just it's just a really cool video, man. So I was on Fiverr 2 nights ago, and I found a guy who is willing to. He's an Italian composer who has played for orchestras and has actually composed for orchestras, and he just happens to have a Fiverr because when you're that talented, why the fuck shouldn't you? And so he this is awesome. For 30 seconds, for $30, that's $1 a second, he will record anything you want on a theremin. And I'm like, I want the Dies Irae, which is going to be great because I got my own ringtone now. Like, I'm going to be able to put it in my videos because now I have copyright to it, which is dope. And so it's just going to be anytime I'm doing a list, right? The words pop up and Dies Irae plays on a theremin. And, I love the theremin. That's another thing that I love, right? It's not just the Dies Irae. I love the theremin, and I own a theremin, and, I'm trying to learn it. This Moog little mini theremin is what it's called. The Moog Theremin allows me to see the notes I'm playing as I play it. So I'm not gonna play it for you guys because I just haven't learned it yet, and I'm still messing with it. I've done a lot of recordings of myself playing, but they're never any good. So the whole goal really was to be able to learn how to play the theremin so that I could play the Dies Irae myself, and just sit out in the city of Annapolis like playing the freaking Dies Irae and getting people to book my ghost tour. But so anyway, I've been trying to learn the theremin, which is I don't know sheet music. I know nothing about music, and so I was just, you know what, I'm gonna pay a guy so that I can actually hear what I want to hear. And so I paid the dude $30. But I also, I wanted 2 versions. I figured one could be quick, 20 seconds of the Dies Irae, and then the next could be maybe like 45 seconds. And so I paid a couple more extra for a few more seconds, and I've produced 2 versions of the Dies Irae, and I'm really glad I did. So what we're going to do, I'm going to mute my mic, and we're going to play what this Italian composer all the way across the ocean has composed for me and delivered within like a couple of days is incredible. And I'm going to link to his Fiverr in the description as well in case you want to pay him for some weird Theremin stuff. So I'm going to mute the mic and then I'm going to play the 20-second clip. And then I'm going to do the other one in a little. So you can hear me, right? Yeah, cool. So that was the 20-second. Now we have the 45-second Dies Irae. So freaking cool. Yes. Yes. So I paid an Italian composer to make a piece of music that I've just always wanted to hear on an instrument I've always wanted to hear. Like, yes, that's what the internet is for, man. Yes, this is going to be my ringtone. That 45-second clip is freaking awesome. It's going to be in my videos, too. I don't even know. I might even, like, I have no clue. Like, let me know in the comments if you want this as your ringtone. I'll figure out. Maybe I'll put it on my company website. Yeah, you know what? This Dies Irae is going on my company website. You go on to hauntedharbortours.com and you can download yourself a copy of the Dies Irae for your ringtone, man. Yes.